I know we were all pretty excited because it was a national level competition. And our team came together, we do our monthly practices, we were all excited to go.
We were running with a van and our response vehicle that was pulling the trailer.
And I've noticed we're pretty much a big traveling ambulance almost, kind of set up to take care of people. And I was just thinking to myself, and I was like, Brandon, if there's an accident on the road, do we have to stop? So we were, what, a couple miles into Tennessee?
We were a couple miles outside of Kentucky. We were right Kentucky, on the border,
yeah.
On the I-75.
Yeah, 75. We start cresting this hill, and all of a sudden, we kind of looked down the way, and we were like, what, is that an accident? And then Brandon goes, I don't see any emergency vehicles. And I'm like, oh, is that our cue? He's like, lights on.
It was right off the side of the road. My mom and 3 kids were traveling. They were not even from Kentucky or Tennessee area. I believe they were from Florida.
Going to Ohio.
She hit a Jersey barrier, you know, those K-rails, head on. The car battery, everyone knows kind of what a car battery is. It was split in half. That's how hard it was hit.
Smash.
There was just debris everywhere. The car, it looked like an explosion.
We did incident command. I took charge, assigned rolls out, started off with the mom. She was complaining neck and back pain. Took C-spine actually too. Lane and Ray took over on her. The youngest, or the middle child, when a child gets lethargic, that's when you know things are starting to go bad. She was talking to us at first, communicating, and when she started nodding off, that's when we knew things were a little more serious than what it was gonna be, what we were looking at.
To see that little girl that was going lethargic, that hit home real hard. Because it's like, if that was my daughter, you know, I wouldn't be able to handle that. So it is difficult, but I'm glad we were there.
You will feel overwhelmed if you're by yourself. And if you got teammates to help, that's the stuff that matters. That's what goes a long way.
The biggest thing was we were on scene for at least, 45 minutes before EMS showed up. That is a life or death situation.
When the paramedics did arrive on scene, we had to direct them, hey, this is the priority, this is our red, you need to take her first. And he couldn't get an IV started on this 5-year-old, so we were able to help him out, coach him, get the IV started in the back of the ambulance.
We were there for quite a bit, yeah, over an hour, because they had to stop the traffic to get the life flights in.
It was really good to see our training actually kind of kick in there in a real world experience. It was really awesome to see on everybody's part.
After the event, I remember getting in the truck, and we were kind of quiet for a while, and I'm very close to my dad, and I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, all this just happened. He's like, oh, cool, mine rescue competition. I'm like, no, this was a real event. I kind of explained everything and the emotions. He's like, well, how you doing? And I'm like, well, I think I'm where I need to be. And the feeling I felt of just wanting to be there to help people, it just gives me a good feeling.
You know, that family was very lucky to have a team like this right there.
So, I mean, you do a lot of training with the hopes that you kind of never have to use it. And I think we're very fortunate to have people like you guys with the dedication to gain those skills to ultimately take care of us if something does happen at work.
Every day that I go to work, I pray that phone doesn't ring. That says, can I get mine rescue? And there's a Mayday. Everyone cares for each other here, and that's what drives them to be on the team.
It gives me a lot of reassurance to go home and rest my head on the pillow every night, knowing that I've got the individuals with the care and integrity to ensure that, you know, everyone gets home safe.
So all this training that we go through for emergencies on the mine site, really the scope of practice can be taken anywhere, you know, and it's not just for work, but it's to help our community.
The word got out throughout the whole competition, and at the very beginning of the reward ceremony, they called the whole team up.
We all looked at each other sitting at the table like, did they say our names? They're all like, yeah.
You guys received that award, the Joseph A. Holmes Safety Award, the Lifesaver Award. That's not typically given to mine rescue members. That it's, except for in extreme circumstances, and to a whole team getting that is amazing. You guys put a lot of effort into this. It's a lot of time away from your family. It's a lot of dedication, but I'm just proud. I really am proud of all of you guys.